can see everybody now. Shalom, Ellen Rose. Cool. Okay, one more thing is to record. Alrighty. I'm going to try and keep this a little short today because I'm not feeling very good. And as usual, I've lost my pick. So I've fortunately got another one here. One more. It's my arthritis. Right now it's centered mostly in my hip, and I'm really not feeling all that great. I have some pain things I'm taking, but I need to call my doctor, I think, and deal with it again. The call to worship. Baruch et Adonai HaMevorach. Baruch Adonai HaMevorach Leolam Vayed. Praised be the one to whom our praise is due. Praised be the one to whom our praise is due, now and forever. Your love has embraced us always, in wilderness and promised land, in good times and in bad. Night and day your Torah sustains us, reviving the spirit, delighting the heart, informing the soul, opening the eyes, granting us a glimpse of eternity. Because of your love, we shall embrace Torah night and day, in devotion and delight. Beloved are you, Adonai, whose Torah reflects your love. V'Shema. Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad. Listen, O God, Israel. Adonai is our God. Adonai is one. Oops. Ve'ahavta et Adonai Elohecha b'chol levavecha ובכל נפשך ובכל מאודיך והיו הדברים האלה אשר אנוכי מצווך היום על לבביך ושיננתם לבניך ודיברת בם בשבתך בביתך ובלכתך בדרך ובשוכבך ובקומך וקשרתם לאות על ידיך והיו לטוטפות בין עיניך וכתבתם על מזוזות ביתך ובשעריך. You shall love Adonai your God with all your mind, with all your soul, and with all your strength. Set these words, which I command you on this day, upon your heart. Teach them faithfully to your children. Speak of them in your home and on your way, when you lie down and when you rise up. Bind them as a sign upon your hand. Let them be a symbol before your eyes. Inscribe them upon the doorposts of your house and on your gates. למען תזכרו ועשיתם את כל מצוותיי והייתם קדושים לאלוהיכם. אני אדוני אלוהיכם אשר הוצאתי אתכם מארץ מצרים להיות לכם לאלוהים. אני אדוני אלוהיכם. Be mindful of all my mitzvot and do them. Thus you will become holy to your God. I, Adonai, am your God, who brought you out of Egypt to be your God. I, Adonai, am your God. Adonai Elohechem emet. Adonai, your God, is true. Micha mocha. Worshipped, who is like you, majestic in holiness, awesome in splendor, working wonders. Oh God, you are a consolation to your creatures, for in moments of forgetting, we but call to mind your care, and we are comforted. When we hope no more, a pattern in the snow reminds us of your loving kindness. Your dawns give us confidence, and sleep is a friend. You are here. We fail words to say, Ma Tov. Baruch atah Adonai, haporei sukat shalom aleinu, ve'al kol amo Yisrael, ve'al Yerushalayim. Praised are you, Adonai, who spreads the shelter of peace over us, over all the people Israel, and over Jerusalem. Yitkeda shemei rabba, ve'alma divra kirutei, ve'amlik malkutei, ve'kai yekonu v'yom, yekonu v'chai, dekol beit Yisrael, bagala, bagala, uvizman kariv, v'imeru, amen. Yehei shemei rabba mevarak, le'olam ulal me'avaya yitbarak, yitbarak, v'yishtabak, v'yitbar, v'yitromam, v'yitnaseh, v'yitadar, v'yitaleh, v'yitalal, shemei kodesha b'richu, la'ela mikol birkata v'shirata, tush bekata v'nekemata, damiran be'alma, v'imeru, amen. Does anybody know Mary Pickford? You guys on the Zoom, do you know a Mary Pickford? Somebody who wants in.
That sounds familiar, but I can't think of her right off the bat.
Okay. I assume it's not the Mary Pickford of silent film fame.
That's what I was probably thinking of.
Well, let's see. All right, the Amida. Uh-oh, no picture. Adonai, sivatai tiftachu fi agiti latecha. Adonai, open my lips, and my mouth may declare your praise. Wait a second. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu ve'Elohei Avoteinu v'Imotenu, Elohei Avraham, Elohei Yitzchak, ve'Elohei Yaakov, Elohei Sarah, Elohei Rivka, Elohei Rachel, ve'Elohei Leah, Ha'el Hagadol Hagibor ve'Hanora, El Elyon, Gomer Kasadim Tovim ve'Konei Hakol, ve'Zocher Chasdei Avot v'Imahot, u'mevii Geula livnei v'neihem, leman Shemo be'ava, Melech Ozer u'Moshia u'Magen, Baruch atah Adonai, Magen Avraham ve'Ezrat Sarah. I did, Reba. She's here. אתה גיבור לעולם אדוני, מחיי הכל אתה רב להושיע. משיב הרוח ומוריד הגשם, מקלקל חיים בחסד, מחיי הכל ברחמים רבים, סובב נופלים ורופא קולים, ומתיר אסורים, ומקיים אמונתו לשני עפר. מי כמוך בגבורות ומי דומה לך, מלך ממית ומחיה ומצמיח ישועה. ונאמן אתה להחיות הכל, ברוך אתה אדוני מקיים הכל. Please take this moment to say your own prayer silently from your heart. Oh, say shalom bimromav, hu yaseh shalom aleinu, ve'al kol Yisrael, ve'al kol yoshvei tevel, ve'imeru Amen. I have a feeling that I know who that is. יתגדל ויתקדש שמי רבה, מהמעריב רכילותי וימליק מלכותי, בחייכון וביומכון ובחיי כל בית ישראל, בעגלה ובזמן קריב אמרו אמן. יהי שמי רבה מבורך לעולם ולעלמי עלמיה יתברך. יתברך וישתבח ויפאר ויתרומם ויתנשא ויתהדר ויתעלה ויתהלל שמי לקודשה בריחו. לעילה מכל ברכתה ושירתה תושבחתה ונקמתה דמירן בעלמה ואמרו אמן. תתקבל צלותון ובותון לכל ישראל, קדום אבוהון דבשמיא ואמרו אמן. יהי שלום רבה מן שמיה וחיים עלינו ועל כל ישראל ואמרו אמן. Okay. Like I said, I'm going to kind of keep this short. For one thing, this has been a bumpy week. Now I know we're doing Shemot. We're beginning Exodus this week, which is really cool. And we actually are at the burning bush for our reading, which is also kind of cool. I'm going to stop the share for a minute. But as I said before, I'm in kind of a lot of pain actually. So I am going to keep this short, and I wanted the for one thing, you know, I'm having my eye surgery next Tuesday, and on my Jewish treats things, I discovered that January is eye care month. How propitious. Close to 2,000 years ago, the importance of treating even basic eye disease was recorded in the Talmud on Shabbat 108b, where the rabbis debate what one may do to care for one's eye on Shabbat. And this is interesting. To put wine in one's eye is forbidden on Shabbat. On the eye, on the eye, however, is permitted. Into the eye, no. On the eye is okay. For Samuel said, one may soak bread in wine and place it on his eye on the Sabbath. Mar Ukba said in Samuel's name, one may steep collyrium, which is an eye salve, on the eve of the Sabbath and place it on his eyes on the Shabbat without fear of transgressing Shabbat. While wine is no longer a recommended medication, well, in some cases it is, one finds that saline solutions are also recommended in the Talmud in their most natural form, tears. The Talmud in Shabbat 152a notes that beneficial tears are those brought on by laughter. If one can't laugh that hard, the sages also noted that tears brought on by plants, such as onions, or medicines, may also be beneficial. While it used to be on for stage shows and a lot of times in filming, an actor or actress who couldn't cry, they would put something in the eye. It was something harsh that would cause them to have to cry. I'm trying to think what that was. I can't remember now. While the eye medicines of the Talmud are not specified, Baba Metzia 85b demonstrates that the ancient medicines were no more pleasant than today's eye drops or ointments. When Rebbe contracted an eye disease, Samuel, his physician, Samuel, not the Samuel we were talking about before, wanted to inject a certain medicine into his eyes, but Rebbe objected. I cannot bear it. Well, then I will apply an ointment to it, Samuel suggested, but Rebbe said, I cannot bear that either. So Samuel poured some medication into a tube and placed it under his pillow. Thereupon he was healed by the vapors. The sages, however, were all for prevention. Rabbi Muna said that in Rabbi Judah's name, a drop of cold water in the morning and bathing the hands and feet in hot water in the evening is better than all the eye salves in the world. Works for me. I'm going to close with this. It's a prayer by Rabbi Barry Block, Reform Rabbi, from, where does it say? Well, we pray for peace in our nation's capital, for the safety of all, and for an end to the treacherous and divisive demagoguery that threatens our precious democracy and is a rejection of our foundational American values. And it goes like this. Gracious God, we come before you as supplicants today, seeking comfort and hope, as terror reigns at our nation's capital, spreading fears of violence throughout our land. We beseech you on this terrifying day, spread your shelter of peace over the United States of America, upon all who dwell within its borders. Embolden every American to defend democracy, to uphold our Constitution, to protect the First Amendment, right to assemble in protest and to eschew violence and mayhem. Sustain us in faith that the better angels of our nature will be victorious, that democracy will triumph, that peace will prevail. Bless the Capitol Police and all who are entrusted with restoring peace in Washington and throughout this land. Grant wisdom to the President, the Vice President, and to every Senator and Member of Congress. Be with the President-elect and the Vice President-elect, charged with unifying this divided country in the days and weeks ahead. We Jews have always been prisoners of hope. Restore us to hope today. Grant us trust even on a terrible day, that we may look forward to a new day dawning speedily and soon. And let us say, Amen. I'm right smack in the middle of a sermon. I'm going to talk about what happened yesterday. Nevertheless, I'm going to go back to sharing the screen. Back. Whoops. Aleinu לשבח לאדון הכל, לתת גדולה ליוצר בראשית, שלא עשנו כגויי הארצות, ולא שמנו כמשפחות האדמה, שלא שם חלקנו כהם, וגורלנו ככל המונם. ואנחנו קוראים ומשתגבים ומודים לפני מלך מלכי המלכים הקדוש ברוך הוא. Ours is the duty to praise the All-Sovereign, to honor the artist of creation who made us unique in the human family, with a destiny all our own. For this we bend our knees and bow with gratitude before the sovereign, almighty, monarch of all, the wellspring of holiness and blessing. Shall be one and God's name shall be one. The prayer for the sick. We're grateful, O God, for the gift of life and for the healing powers you've implanted within your creatures. Sustain our loved ones through these days of illness with the courage and fortitude they need to endure weakness and pain. I'm praying for Jeannie bat Juana, Ulia bat Irene, Bee bat Elia, Jose, Siona Swigert, and Chava bat Elsa. How's she doing? Good.
Stubborn.
Good. Susan Mikula and Rachel Maddow, Richard Schiff, Larry Wolfson, Audrey Kelly, Yosef Ben Albert, Rav Galit Shira Bat Sarah, Shiron Ben Sarah, Menachem Ben Menashe, Amy Handley, Batia Malka Bat Perol Chaya, Alan Bennett, Roland and Judy Hansen, Shendel Bat Sharon, Chana Bat Shendel, Dana Glazer, Shira Bat Gittel, and all COVID-19 victims. And please unmute and let me know if I've missed anybody. And I will check the
My list is
Facebook.
long. It's just beautiful. It's a beautiful thing. Yes. You ready?
I'm ready.
Pam, Hazel, my friend Kat, whose husband died the other day. Stacy, well now her husband Robert has COVID, go figure. Rosemary, Johnny, Dean, all have COVID. The families of the 4 people who died yesterday that were killed, and you and silly Mr. Bob. You were very silly.
Okay. Audrey Kelly, Marion, Rabbi Galit, Selma Bat Ida, Lori Bat Selma, Bruce Ben Selma, Eric Ben Maggie, David Ben Lois, all who are suffering physically and emotionally. And I want to see if anybody over here on the Sim Shalom side. Nope.
I have some names.
Yes, Ziona.
My brother's colleagues, Miss Cyrus, Miss Edwards, Miss Mendoza, and the Givens family, and Candace Bat Colleen, and Pearl Bat Ethel, and the family of Tommy Raskin. Congressman Jamie Raskin's son died recently.
Okay. And Troy, anybody?
No.
Okay.
Hey.
May all who suffer illness of body or mind know that, darn it, help us to find ways to show our love for them so that we may be an influence for good in their time of need. May all who suffer illness of body or mind know that you are with them, giving them strength of spirit as they struggle to recover. May their afflictions soon be ended, and may they return in health to family and friends. Baruch atah Adonai Rofei HaCholim. The entire Congress of the U.S., yes. The source of strength, who blessed the ones before us, help us find the courage to make our Mother's Kaddish. And I do have someone that's not on the list. Hold it. My friend Jeffrey Sachs' son, who committed suicide. Milton Snuffy Smith, who died of pneumonia. Diane Wasserman, Betty Ballin, all the COVID-19 victims, all the victims of racial injustice. Ellen is saying a prayer for all those who have died from COVID and those who have no one to say Kaddish for them.
Catherine Botluli and Tommy Raskin.
I'll make it quick. Isaiah W. Mayer Ben Glicka, Alice Trebek, Azizi the Giraffe, Wayne Katz's husband, the people who were killed yesterday, Beverly Fletcher and Beverly Edenson.
Okay, Troy?
Can't think of
Okay.
anybody right now. Next week. Next week's me.
And Reba wants to pray for all those who have no one to say Kaddish for them. Please join me. Yit Gadal, Yit Kadash, Shemei Rabba. Be'alma Divarach Yerute, Yamlich Malchute. Bechayichon, Yorichon, Chaye Beit Israel. Ba'agala U'Yizman Kariv, V'Imru Amen.
Amen.
Yehei Shemei Rabba Mevarach, Le'alam U'lam Me'almaya. Yit Barach, V'Yishtabach, V'Yit Pa'ar, V'Yit Romam, V'Yit Naseh. V'yitadar, v'yitalel, v'yitalal. Shemei Kedusha, B'richu. La'ela mikol yachata v'shirata. Tushbechata v'nechemata. Da'amiran be'alma v'imaru amen. Yehi shalama rabba min shemayim. V'chayim aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael. V'imaru amen. Ose shalom b'mromav. Hu ya'aseh shalom. Aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael. Ve'al kol yoshvei tevel. V'imaru amen.
Amen. Amen.
Amen.
Amen.
I'm going to close with the angel blessing because as Lincoln said, please let our better angels guide us the right way. May our right hand bring us closer to our godliness. May our left hand give us strength to face each day. And before us, may our visions light our paths ahead. All around us is Shekinah. 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 Thank you, everybody, for being part of Sing Shalom. Thank you for joining me today, and such as it is.
Thank you. Thank you.
And Lila Tov. Have a good evening.
Get better, you silly girl.
And pray that we don't have a return of what happened yesterday on
We better not.
the 20th.
Oh, no, they want to impeach him now.
Right.
They want to kick him out now. Oh, no.
He's wanted for a war in Iraq.
He
I know.
is? Trump
Yes.
is? Are you kidding me? Oh, yeah.
No.
Oh, my God. That's